Hello everyone, I'm YouTube and welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero. We're gonna continue playing this game. Way! Alright, so we're gonna talk I went back to Scott Outpost real quick. Ray has something to say to me, so I think it might just be like log entry updates, but yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't anything important. But yeah, okay. There's more polychrome. Okay, thank you. Oh, and I guess I can clear up the I did play one run of this off screen just so I can get the weekly done for it before it reset. So yeah, the stocks are rolling, so I think he has something new for us to do. Excellent. It's only been 1 hour and 27 minutes, 35 seconds since I sent the message. Miss Independent Investigator, I can sense your ambition. Do the Defense Force members all like to watch the clock? Being on time is a soldier's duty, as many of our missions involve racing against time. Today's task is no exception. In short, we recently discovered that there are several anomalies of ether activity near the exploration route of Hollow Zero, which frequently spawn ethereals. Leaving these anomalies unchecked could certainly hinder the progress of future Defense Force operations. You want us to handle it? That's right. This task involves routine cleanup of these abnormal zones, and your team isn't the only one participating. As for the special supply support as mentioned earlier, it includes materials for making W-engine drive disks, specifically drive disk master copies and plating agents. Plating agents too? Indeed. I think this independent investigator is well aware that W-engine drive disks can significantly enhance the performance of a W-engine. Materials for making such disks are scarce. Especially recently due to the increased demand caused by the Hollow Zero mission, these materials are virtually priceless in the civilian market. In a nutshell, the Defense Force is pulling out all the stops, providing top-notch support to boost the combat abilities of everyone involved and ensure smooth routine cleanup operations. You can really feel their sincerity and their deep pockets. Excellent. Then let me explain the details of the mission to you. This list of the Defense Force's routine cleanup missions is here. Use this right combat attributes to deal more damage to the enemy. Don't forget to check the special effects for any unforeseen situations. The list of supplies provided by the mutilator is here. A good soldier never underestimates the enemy. Please be prepared before participating in the operation. Okay. I guess I should do these then. I don't know what I need. I know I've gotten actually it's ether damage, energy regen. Is there one that gives you ice damage? There we go, polar metal. This is probably what I need. I choose this one then.
I shall follow your order.
Standing by.
Time for some hard lick.
Need something? My services are time to make some money.
I just woken up, so still kind of.
Can you resist?
This won't hurt. Not.
Amateurs.
Now's our chance. Behave, you're gonna get dizzy.
Okay, that wasn't too hard. Ooh, wow, that's quite a bit of internet XP for that. Okay. Guess I can do this as much as I want, huh? Let's save our battery for now. Mission to investigator, since you've confirmed your participation in the routine cleanup mission, the quartermaster will soon send initial supplies. Find and trust a tuner to customize W-Engine drive discs for your team members to boost your team's strength. Thank you, I will. Before we say goodbye, there's something else I need to tell you. After our cooperation in the last Shiyu defense, the HAND's Hollow Special Operations has decided to officially station personnel at Scott Outpost, not just an external support. Starting tomorrow, Miss Ophelia from the HSO will be officially participating in the security mission at Scott Outpost. She hopes I can help persuade reliable veterans to assist. If you have any confidence in your abilities, you can come here at the same time tomorrow and talk to her. And then I come back tomorrow. Not only the Institute, not only the Institute and the Defense Force, but also Hand is getting it. Is also going to have personnel station permanently Scott Outpost. Oh my God, sorry. Reset. Anyway, I'll come back tomorrow to find out more. As for today's schedule, let's first head over to Bardic Needle across from our store. Speaking of trusted tuners, Elfie from Bardic Needle has been our longtime partner lately. But lately, she's been worried about sourcing drive disc master copies. God, does everybody have a front in this game? I guess so. Oh yeah. Let's get my scratch card per day. Oh, okay. Not a great one, but that's fine. Oh, that's right. I can get coffee and stuff like that. Up to that a bit.
Hey, Proxy, have you hit a roadblock? Is that it? Come back next time, you hear?
Hello, Elfie. Wow.
Oh, you're here.
Hello. It's been a while, video store manager. And the music store hasn't been open lately. I've been having such a hard time sourcing drive disc materials lately that I can barely keep up with my regular store business. So what brings you here today? If you're here for a W-Engine drive disc, I'm afraid we're having supply issues. It's because of the master copy. Look at this. Oh, these plating agents are pretty high quality. Where did you even get materials like these? Believe it or not, from the Defense Force. You're still so resourceful as ever. I'm impressed. If you could provide the master copy needed for tuning, then maybe Bardic Needle could reopen. So, fancy being my first customer of the day? I can't wait to hear the music tune from these materials you brought. How can I refuse? I'll be waiting inside the store then. Okay. Consume master copy to tune to obtain drive discs. Okay, sold. Okay.
A mellow tune evokes 100 aromas.
Get out of here. Okay. Allow me to suggest for tuning. A theme for tuning. Okay. I think that's a fantastic choice. Oh, okay. Sit back and relax and enjoy your tuning. Oh, okay. Did I just get all these? Wow, okay. Oh, this is almost like drawing. Interesting. Okay. Let's get that polar thing though, because that's usually what I need. I'll just do like 2 of these, I guess. Back to the point. Do 1 more of that. Okay. And I'll save the rest for... How do I level it up?
Come back again soon.
As expected, or perhaps I should say better than expected. Manager, can you still get more materials of this quality in the future? As long as the military supply stays steady. If you provide master copies of this quality, I can keep making you W-Engine drive discs. I wonder if the defense force will realize the legendary proxy faith that is working with them. I look forward to such a day. Do you prefer a calming melody or something with more ups and downs, manager? There's no need to answer. I shall keep my senses attuned and figure it out. By the way, though there were no issues during my inspection, I still advise that you try a drive disk on your own W engine to make sure it works fine. If you need more drive disks, just visit Bark Needle with the master copy or with any drive disk you want to dismantle. I'll be at your service. Let me check that out real quick then. I'll claim some stuff real quick. Oh, there's more. Okay. Actually, that's enough for me to get it full, I think. Wait, no, I'm wrong with that. Never mind. Let's go to agents.
I shall follow your orders.
Yeah, I'm gonna get these polar metal ones. Good thing I didn't level up the other set I gave him. There's no real reason to go beyond having 4, so... So what I should do is probably go back to one of these and replace it with a something I can use, like, yeah, impact. I think he does a lot of impact damage, so defense equipment. I'll just do this for one time, and then I'll organize the stuff on my own. I just wanted to see what I could do. I'll do that one, and then I'll do... I guess we'll just do this one. Okay. There, now he has full set piece bonus, and then also the 2 set one. Okay. And I think I need to level these up for a certain thing. So, but don't do it too much though. So I think I need to upgrade 3 different sets to just by 3 levels. Is that what the thing requires?
I shall follow your orders.
It was... Oh no, okay. Upgrade 4 drive discs to level 3. That's what I was looking at. Okay. I just want to complete that so I can get that bonus. So I didn't want to blow it all on one disc. Plus, these are just 4 stars or A rank, so there could be S ranks later. So let's get. Oh, one more. Yeah, I'm still getting used to this cumbersome. I should complete
I'm
that.
at your disposal.
Yep. Awesome. Alright, cool. And then complete construction zone frontline Hollow 01s. Did I not do this? I need, okay. Unavailable yet. Alright. Okay. I don't think there's anything else I need to do, so let's go ahead and just continue. Oh yeah, my store. Yay. Alright. Hollow. We'll do that one. I actually had everything this time. Oh, that's right, I did unlock a new story, so let's actually do that instead since we have it open already. No, there's more? Sorry, wait. Okay. Alright. Cat and mouse game. On a day accompanied by 4-7 gales and thunderstorm alerts, with a serious look on his face, Wise asked me to meet them on the rooftop. I asked you to come to the roof because I have something to tell you. Have you seen how windy it is today? You're my family, so I think this needs your approval. Bill, what is your opinion of Nekomata? Wait, two of you? Wait, you got it wrong. I didn't kidnap Nekomata from the Cunning Hares to work here because I wanted the store to make more money. I'm not like that. You aren't? Just let me explain. It was her idea. Be more specific? Nekomata contacted me earlier today and asked if we were hiring. She also mentioned that the Cunning Hares are not doing so hot financially. She recommended herself, saying she's eagle-eyed, efficient, hardworking, and kind. I bet she wants to work here to pay off some debts for the Cunning Hares. Yeah, what a good cat. There's actually a mountain of new videotapes that need sorting. Nekomata can work through them if she comes work for us. Eagle-eyed, efficient, hardworking, and kind. She sounds like a great fit for sorting through videotapes. So let's have her work here. I'll get the unsorted videotapes out. Before long, Nekomata arrives at the video store.
I'm here, guys. I'm ready to go.
Hello, Nekomata. Seeing as you're ready, let's not waste any time. I'll go over how we sort our videotapes, and you can get to work.
Huh? Work? Hang on a minute. Didn't you agree on a commission to take me and a client into a hollow?
Didn't Nicole ask you to come and work your debts off?
Didn't your message say Nicole wanted you to work here to pay off your debt? That's not what I meant! I was talking about working down in the hollows. It might look like she has a bank account where a conscience should be, but Nicole has been pretty good to me.
Sorry for the misunderstanding, but seeing as we're going down into a hollow, shouldn't the rest of the Cunning Hares be here too?
I came up with this commission myself. I'm not sure how to put this. Before, I got everybody into a real pickle with Vision, but Nicole still asked me to stay. Now that the Cunning Hares are in the red, I think it's time for me to see what I can do!
Hustling side gigs to make ends meet while the boss can't afford to pay out wages. How admirable.
Well, ever heard of a fortune cat? And once I get back from this gig with my pay, I'm gonna make the old poker face say, Nekomata, you really are the very model of a cunning hare.
I
thought you and Anby had made up already. It's not about making amends. It's about the competitive mindset of professionals. Being at Gentle House is a job after all. Besides, even street gangs have performance metrics these days. How about it, Faithin? I've got a lucrative commission set up. You want in?
Give me the details on this commission first.
No problem. Here's the situation. There's this company that lost a bunch of etheric resources down in a hollow. They're recruiting skilled agents and proxies to do some field surveys down there, in the hopes of one day retrieving it all.
Sounds easy enough, but field surveys aren't usually a terribly lucrative commission.
Relax. This is just the first step. Think about it. The company needed to find help on Internaut just to run some field surveys. When it comes to the official recovery later on, they'll definitely be looking for more.
Ah, I see what you mean. Resource recovery definitely pays well. I expect people will be fighting over who gets that commission. But if we've already worked with them before, then we'll be their first choice.
We sure will. That's Faithin for ya, razor sharp brains. You gotta cast out a long line to catch a big fish. So, you interested in the commission now? So, what about our payment? Split it, 50-50. How about it? Pretty good, huh? I'll go confirm the place and time with the client, and then we can get straight to it.
Okay. The client told me that we're when and where to meet. I'll send the details to you later. There's still some time left before the client comes. Is there anything you want to talk about? Let's go with the impression of Nicole. Nicole? No wonder she's a leader of cutting hairs. She's determined, proactive, and even when confronted with crisis, she remains cool and collected. Even with the debts piling up, she goes through life untroubled. Is that something? Oh my god, I cannot read this morning. What the hell? Is that something you should be telling me? I'll slow down a bit. You ought to know pretty well already, Proxy, seeing as you're close with Nicole. Then I'll set you the time and place to meet. If you're ready, let's meet the client in the hollow. Turns out it was a misunderstanding. Guess I'll have to sort out the videotapes myself. We'll have to rely on ourselves to manage the video story. I think Amano's commission sounds like a good deal. A long line to catch a big fish. That means the commission is going to take a while to complete, but it might turn out to be a good deal in the end. I didn't expect Nicole to find an employee that earns side income to support her boss. I'm green with envy. I'm glad the Cunning Hares have found themselves such a nice employee. At least we got some commissions from them. Hopefully we catch a big fish this time. Okay. Cat and mouse misplaced.
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
Starlight, it's time to shine! I have two.
I'm at your disposal.
Oh, I can't take a robot with me anyway. Okay. Bamboo. Can't take bamboo this time.
Master, this time I am a limited edition version of Fairy Cat, at your service. Please follow the guide to the end of the route we're surveying inside the hollow. Fairy Cat suggests you find the guide first. Meow.
Your virtual assistant is getting on my nerves. That guy is our guide, right?
Hi, you're Nekomata, right? Allow me to, introduce myself. I'm Ollie, and I'm in charge of this operation.
Operation? This is just a field survey. Is it like a trend for companies to use fancy names?
I mean, this time at least I'm your client. Yes, client and guide. Speaking of which, our proxy isn't here yet?
We're both right here.
Miss Nekomata, please don't kid around. It's just you and me here. No others?
He doesn't seem to realize this bamboo right under his nose is a proxy.
Ollie, I'm the other one.
Who's there?
Ow! My ears! Sorry I wasn't clear before, Ollie. But please, keep Siren's hearing in mind. So, as you can see, this talking bamboo is our proxy.
Oh, is that so? My bad. Whew, well, that was embarrassing, letting you see that side of me. But I promise I'm still a reliable guy. Please, lean on me. Just as much as I'm leaning on this stalagmite right now. See, chatting and laughing so freely like this, while being so close to an ether crystal, whew, that's more than enough to demonstrate my aptitude for it.
Uh-oh.
Did the crystal just move? Oh, don't tell me!
Oh, it's one of those inactive sleeping at the...
An ethereal!
Hey, calm down! I said it's just an inactive ethereal.
He's drinking, god damn it. He's completely gone.
Oh no, looks like he's totally panicking.
Well, let's take care of the ethereal first and talk after. Let's get rid of these ethereals first.
I'm running the Carbot animations. That.
Understood. At last, we're safe. Miss Nekomata, I was blown away by your heroism just then.
I'm glad to hear it, but in the future, could you please not wander aimlessly around the battlefield so much? I don't want you to get hurt. When I read the notes for this job, I assumed you'd be a little more composed. I didn't expect companies would have such different requirements for holo surveyors.
Diversity it's highly valued by the company. Fine. I'm really not the best at dealing with ethereals. But I've got a few tricks up my sleeve when it comes to recovering etheric resources.
Really? Then I guess I'll trust you. Well, since you mentioned etheric resource recovery, there's no sense hiding it. What we really want is to help support your resource recovery business in the future. So, if everything goes smoothly today, could you have a word with your boss and help us get in on the follow-up commission?
Oh, yeah, of course. No problem, just leave it up to me.
We're counting on you, Meow. Tell you the truth, I've been planning on switching careers recently. Working for a big fancy company like yours ought to pay better than hustling on internet for myself, right?
Sure does.
Can you tell us how much of a cut you take for recovering etheric resources like this?
Oh, yeah, my cut, it's...
How silly of me, Meow. You work for a company, so you must get a fixed salary plus bonuses. But I guess that's confidential.
Yes, I have to keep that a secret. That is very considerate of you, Miss Nekomata. I won't disclose exactly how much it is then.
Cool. Let's not talk about salaries right now then. Shall we get started with surveying the route?
Oh, okay. Just let me look up the exact details here.
Hey, Ethan. We could think of this Ollie guy.
I was thinking, you get on so great with the cunning hairs. Why would you suddenly want to switch careers? But I get it. You said all that on purpose.
I feel like he's a little weird. He talked about working with this company, but his story's full of holes. It's obvious he's not familiar with them. What do you think, Roxy?
Maybe he does work there but knows nothing about the business because he's new, and his boss forced him to come here.
Huh? Well, for a proxy, you sure are naive. My years of experience on the streets tell me he's definitely no corporate salary man. More like some rookie trying to hustle for change down in a hollow. But I'm confused about why he's still forcing himself to come in here when he's obviously terrified. There must be something going on behind the scenes. Maybe there's a big score waiting to be revealed. In any case, let's finish up this commission with him, then find a way to figure out what's really going on.
Okay.
I've confirmed the surveyed route. Please stick together. Stay on my...
Mr. Ollie, about your company.
Oh, wait a minute, what's that noise? Would you go check ahead?
Master, Ollie refuses to proceed due to an unusual acoustic occurrence. I suggest you go and investigate.
You discover a still functioning timed alarm in the corner of the abandoned building. I'm not being oversensitive. It's just that sound always triggers my memories of emergency sirens. So Ollie often hears emergency sirens. Is sus? What kind of emergency sirens do you mean? Ollie stutters an awkward response. You see, we have some outdated equipment over there. It's not rare to encounter issues like fires, electrical leaks, leaky toilets, and stuff.
Phew. Oh, luckily that's not an enemy. We should get out of here. Over there!
Talking about work, Mr. Ollie, what do you...
Oh, what's that? Oh, there's something wobbling around. Straight ahead. Can you go check?
Master, there is an unknown object moving around in the ruins ahead. Ollie is scared stiff and unable to continue. Please head there and investigate.
You walk into the ruins only to discover a wrinkled, worn coat. If I show up in such a wrinkled uniform, I'll definitely be scolded. Your company has a uniform? A suit. I mean a suit. Hey, check this. What's in this pocket? It's a supermarket coupon. Let's give it to Nekomono. Having unexpectedly contained a supermarket coupon, Nekomono decides to not press Ollie about the holes in the story for now.
Can't wait to go shopping after getting my pay.
There is some writing on the wall ahead. Ollie believes this may be a useful marker. Proceed forward to check it out.
Congratulations, you have arrived at where I've been. I wish you good luck in all your future endeavors. Let me bestow upon you a blessing. Then a recording of a song by a person who was way too confident in their singing voice starts playing. You call this a blessing? Oops, this song of blessing has attracted ethereals. I choose you, Nekomono the Amazing.
Ethereals are way too scary. We should get out of here. Over there! Let me handle that locked door ahead. I forgot to bring the key card.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Seems like we can open the door with that button.
Can you... can you please go take a look?
Secret.
The door's open. We should go this way now. Yeah. It should be safe around here. Oh, why are ethereals here all of a sudden? Take care of them. I'm begging you.
Okay.
been taken care of.
Home stretch. Can I walk behind you too?
Just follow me.
The survey route finishes right up there.
How can there be so many? They may be small, but I've got a weird feeling about this.
Ah! There! That's a big one!
Oh, is it really that scary? I'll get rid of them.
Damn it, I need more fairy cat shenanigans. Come on. You can't tease me with fairy cat, they only meow once. Gotcha.
Phew, that's great. That's a wrap for the commission, thanks to the both of you. Couldn't have gotten it all done today without you. As for your payment, once we exit the hollow, I'll have funds transferred to Miss Nekomata's Internet account. Oh, and don't worry, I'll be putting in a good word for you two back at the company.
Okay, we're counting on you, Mia.
Now that our business is done and dusted, shall we head out of the hollow now?
No problem. Me and the proxy will find the fastest and safest route out of the hollow. This is how a proxy makes a living, so we can't let you listen in. Sorry about that.
I understand. I'll just stand over there and turn my back to you. You can trust me.
That's disgusting.
I was so busy and flustered the whole time I never got around to asking this guy about his true purpose and identity. We don't have time. We have to leave the hollow soon and then everyone will go their separate ways.
Don't worry, Nekomata. We'll figure something out. Back when you were with the gang, did you ever come across anything like this?
Back when I was in the gang? Proxy. Speaking of street gangs, that reminds me. It's time to use my secret ability. Watch this.
Kamana quickly darts over to where Ollie is standing without him noticing and returns just as quickly.
Got it. Now let me see what this so-called guide Ollie has on him. Huh? Wait, these are handcuffs?
Is he a cop?
Please respect other people's hobbies, Nekomata. Put that back. It's private.
Hold up, Belle. Fairy just detected a string of numbers on the handcuffs that match the same format used by public security.
What? These handcuffs belong to a public security officer?
Miss Nekomata, Proxy, how's your chat going? I think I can hear some ethereals nearby. What are my handcuffs doing over? I mean, they're not my not handcuff. Oh.
Tell us the truth, Ollie. Why do you have public security handcuffs on you?
It's that I found those handcuffs.
Oh, so you just found them somewhere. Well then, that's completely fine, yeah?
Oh, Nekomata suddenly gives Ollie a sharp kick to the knee. It pins him to the ground.
Well now, Ollie. I took you for a rookie thief judging by the way you cowered like a chicken in the hollow. I never thought you'd steal something from a public security officer. I thought I could get a nice score from your commission. But seems we ought to be grateful you haven't landed us in even more trouble. And these handcuffs that you just found? What kind of incompetent officer would lose their own equipment? Any cop who lets you take their cuffs off them must be a real weakling.
Please don't insult public security officers. A public security officer has to grit his teeth and endure arduous training. They have to stay up all night studying for exams, has to struggle to pass the strictest of screening. Only then can he become an officer.
Why are you getting all virtuous all of a sudden? Hold up! Don't interrupt me! We want the truth, and get on with it! Who are you really, and why did you post a fake commission through a fake company?
It's... I can't tell you!
Can't tell us? Are you still not grasping the situation? Let me see. Since you're not cooperating, I guess I'll just have to throw you to the ethereals in here. Oh boy, we killed so many of their friends today. I bet they're gonna be real happy to see you. Right? How about now? Ready to talk?
I won't tell. Even if you feed me to the ethereals, I won't.
What is up with this guy? He's scared out of his wits, but he still won't talk.
Hold on, Nekomata. I've just matched the serial number from these handcuffs to an officer. Ollie, male. Team 4, Criminal Investigations Division at Janus 12th Precinct. That's who this guy is.
Huh? No, wait. This guy is actually a public security officer?
Well then. Not long after, on a secluded street outside the hollow.
Alright, we've made it out. Well, officer. You said you wouldn't hold us liable before, so let's say our goodbyes right here then.
Please, wait. Miss Nekomata, before you leave, can you reassure me that you're both good people, and that you will not tell anyone anything about meeting me today? My mission today was top secret. I need to make sure no one harboring ulterior motives learns this information.
Okay, don't worry. If we had any ulterior motives, we would have snuck off and left you with the ethereals. Way back when we first realized you weren't who you claimed to be.
Oh, I see. Of course. That makes sense. Wait, you knew I wasn't with the company all along?
Actually, you gave yourself away as soon as you opened your mouth.
Honestly, how could your boss or your coworkers let you go alone on a mission like this?
Because this operation was at my personal request. I've been a public security officer for years now, but I still can't get over my phobia of ethereals. I've screwed up a few operations, and these days, I always get benched. There's been this really tough case, and we're short of leads. I thought maybe we could use Internaut to lure in our culprit with some crime-related info. If the plan worked, I'd be able to take credit for it, even if I wasn't involved with the operation later on. If I was lucky, I might even have gotten a certificate.
I didn't expect someone like you would be so motivated.
That's my boss on the phone. 1 second. Hello? Boss, it's Ollie.
Where are you? Did you post to Internet pretending to be a company going into a hollow?
It wasn't on purpose. Please don't fire me.
Fire you? Why would I fire you? You did great. If we can crack this case, you'll take first merit for it and land a handsome bonus. Get back to the precinct and get yourself ready for the next operation.
Boss, praised me. All these years, my boss has finally praised me!
Oh my god.
Did you hear that? Not only do I get to keep going out with them on operations, but I might even get a bonus!
Oh, congratulations.
What am I gonna do?
You were just so happy. Why the long face?
Going on future operations with them means I definitely have to go back into a hollow again. And I'll mess things up as soon as we run into any ethereals.
You'll just have to work it out for yourself. Proxy, let's go!
Wait a sec! Miss Nekomata, Proxy, this may be a bit forward, but would you please consider becoming case consultants for public security and helping me to complete the mission?
Huh?
You know the truth about my internat commission. Making you case consultants feels much safer than just relying on a verbal promise. And what's more, based on our previous adventure, when it comes to hollows, I can tell your abilities are far superior to mine. With your support, all those things I couldn't do before, they don't have to be pipe dreams any longer. This time, I really just might get a bonus.
Then if we say no, what are you gonna do?
If you really won't say yes, then I can only bid farewell to my Medal of Honor with tears in my eyes. And ask you once again to keep this confidential.
Yeah? That's it?
I thought you were going to take us back to the precinct.
I'd never go back on my word. I swear it on my honor as an officer.
I gotta say, he really is just... Fine, Ollie. I reluctantly agree to this commission of yours, or your request for us to be case consultants, or whatever.
Really?
But on one condition. We charge a high fee. If we help you complete the mission, your entire bonus is ours.
What's the point then?
That's fine with me. I'd rather have the prestige over any bonus.
Great. Then let's do it.
Later, Ollie rushes back to the 12th precinct with a heavy sigh of relief.
Alright then, Proxy. Today's matter is settled. Let's head back. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It feels weird.
I never thought you'd agree to team up with a public security officer, Nekomata.
So what? I agreed to his request. What's so unbelievable about that? Don't worry, I won't lose us any money. I've heard that they pay out pretty decent bonuses. And if he's so willing to give up the whole thing, then why not? And Ollie might seem unreliable, but there were several times today when he surprised me. Perhaps there's more to this guy than meets the eye? Anyway, let's just wait for him to contact us if we're gonna be supporting him. We can talk about his case then.
I could tell there's something more to Ollie than meets the eye, but I never expected he'd be a public security officer. What's even more astonishing is that Nekomata actually agreed to help Ollie. Unfortunately, Ollie means no harm. Right, we do our business on Internet after all, and we had a pretty big misunderstanding with Ollie in the Hollow. Well, we've agreed to work with Ollie now, so we should act professionally and do our best to complete the commission. Okay, well, let's go ahead and just jump right into the next one. Why not? I just got a message from Nekomata. She wants to meet an alley entrance. Maybe she has an update on the last commission? Yeah, the proxy's here. What are you guys talking about? We were discussing tactics. As you can see, the situation has become clearer. I never expected this to be the culprit. Spreading rumors, laying down bait, and luring an enemy. What a cunning move. That's the experience you pick up from years on the streets. I wouldn't have been resorted to this if the situation wasn't so this dire. I know we can count on you, Nekomata. Proxy, are you ready? I want to strike first to avoid any more sleepless nights. I'm with you. 1, 2, 3. I feel like I'm missing something. For 2 days in a row now, the BBQ beef has been gone missing from my bowl of noodles while I wasn't paying attention. I bumped into Nekomata earlier and she helped me get to the bottom of this. Turns out the culprit is this cat. We're planning a sneak attack on its belly to make up for the pieces of BBQ beef I've lost out over the last 2 days. I thought you were talking about commission. Oh, I almost forgot, Meow. I came here to talk to you two about the following up on the commissions today. Let's talk about the details in your store. I'm gonna die for exhaustion if I keep standing here. Meow. After the three of them take the turn stroking the cat's belly for a while, they return to the video store and Nekomata recounts her meeting with Ollie.
These gangsters have been looting lost ether resources all over the hollows for quite some time. Their methods are cruel, and they've amassed a substantial fortune. No precinct in any jurisdiction has been able to pin them down because they roam around, so the case remains unsolved. So here's what I'm thinking. First of all, we put out the word on Internet that there's a large commission to recover ether resources. The commission which you and the proxy got involved with last time. Then, we use ether resources from our evidence room as bait and set a trap by placing them in the hollow. Finally, we wait for the gangsters to take the bait and then apprehend them all inside the hollow.
Sounds pretty solid. Then what?
Okay, well, then we officially adopt this as our battle plan.
Oh, well done then. It seems like you have a real talent for organizing plans.
It's just 11th Precinct also wants in, and I've been promoted to head up the joint operation.
Why did you say just? You're starting to make me nervous.
You see, only the 11th Precinct has access to the ether resources and evidence. I'm about to go undercover into the hollow to set up the trap with two strangers from the General Affairs Department who I've never even met before. And my weakness will be exposed the second we run into any ethereals, and they won't exactly help me hide it, and then once my boss hears about it, I'm betting once again I'll...
So what? It's not like I can go meet them in your place. Cry and beg all you want, but I'm not gonna do anything that risky.
Of course. I'd never dream of getting you to do such a thing, Miss Nekomata. As a case consultant, I just need you to take care of any ethereals along the way, so we can safely lay our bait.
Case consultant? Sounds more like a bodyguard.
Oh, not at all. Think of it as being temporary, unofficial personnel for public security. I've already filled in everyone back at the precinct about the case consultant who will be helping out with the operation.
It's really stressful working on an operation alongside this many officers. Kind of regret agreeing to help you.
Oh, please don't say that. This operation really needs you, Miss Nekomata. What if we use remote comms to keep in touch, and you can help me from a little further away? Then you won't have to talk to the other officers.
If that's an option, then I'll consider doing it. By the way, this case consultant thing, is there anything else I need to know about?
As you're effectively temporary unofficial personnel for public security, you'll need to comply with basically the same rules that current officers do. You'll be fine. You just need to memorize this simple 476-page new officer training manual. Is something wrong?
I know what to do, so just leave everything to me.
Back to the present in the video store.
And so that's what happened when I met Ollie just now.
From what I know about you, Nekomata, you're not gonna read a single page of that manual, right?
Of course not. Who'd want to learn how to be a public security officer by reading all that? All I have to do is work with the officers from public security. It's no big deal. I'll just brush up on a few things beforehand. There's still some time before Ollie's mission, so I'll go study nearby and give you a buzz when it's time to go.
She's gone. She said she was going to study nearby. I don't exactly know how, though. Belle, why don't you go check on her? After all, you'll be going into the hollow together, so it's best we know what's going on.
Ba-bum, ba-bum. Well, it's you, Proxy. You scared me sneaking up on me like that. Is eavesdropping what you call studying? Hey, you don't have to put it like that. Look, these officers over there look like they're discussing work. It's a good chance to study how they talk to each other. You can watch them with me if you want. Just keep it on the down low. Don't stare at them like that. You pretend to be waiting for someone on the east straight side with Nekomata while eavesdropping on the two officers' conversation. I'm Whitney from Team 2 Criminal Investigation Department 11 Precinct. I heard you folks have a lead on the Operation Midnight case. Reporting, madame. I'm Derman from the Traffic Control Department of the 12th Precinct. There's a list of people involved in the traffic accident. The driver, who is now in a coma, is suspected to have some ties with Operation Midnight. Thanks, but no need to be so formal. While I'm in charge of this case, support and teamwork from all departments and units that have made such rapid progress in our investigation possible. Man, Whitney, you're so down to earth. It's the least we can do. 11 and 12 precincts have always worked well together thanks to all of you. I'll take this info back to headquarters review. Please keep an eye on the unconscious driver. So this is how the public security officers talk while working. Well, there's nothing much left to see here. I'll go check out some other places. Nakamura and the 2 public security officers leave. Oh, you're here. Aren't you supposed to be observing PubSec officers? Shh, keep your voice down. Look over there. See those 2 chatting? They might not be in uniform, but I bet they're security officers. Yeah, you gotta trust a cat's instincts. Listen to the conversation between the officers with Nakamura. I know, did you catch the news? We from Team 2 over at the Criminal Investigation Department got transferred to another precinct. What? He's like at the 11th precinct now? Well, he's gonna be cut on his toes. The crime rate there is way higher than ours. Yeah, but they also can close a lot of cases. They really know how to get the job done. That's true. We started at the same time, and you might get promoted to Giannis headquarters soon. And I'll be stuck here. But hey, didn't you guys solve a big case last month? Yeah, it was an inter-district arrest. The case belonged to like the 8th precinct, and we didn't even get to interrogate the suspect before they were like taken away. So it ended up having nothing to do with us. I thought being on the case would save me from. I can't remember who it is now. I can't even tell who's talking right now. If it's the guy in the white shirt or the guy in the. Anyway, I thought I'd be on the case to save me from worrying about this year's performance evaluation, but now I can't even come up with a decent self-assessment report. Yeah, it's tough. Last year, someone that left 11th precinct wrote a 10,000-word report, and now the higher ups are more strict about the word count for self-assessment reports. By the way, Jin, your girlfriend like works in the General Affairs Department of the 11th Precinct, right? Haven't you seen you 2 together lately? Oh yeah, she's been really busy. The General Affairs Department often has to handle various tasks for the Criminal Investigation Department, and there's a lot of going on in the 11th Precinct. Plus, the officers of the Criminal Investigation Department are under a lot of pressure, so they sometimes take it out on the General Affairs Department. Yeah, that reminds me. When we helped out like the headquarters, we were often treated like errand boys. You don't say. I wish I could have been a nice supervisor. Well, life in public security always comes with its fair share of troubles every day. Do you really need this to keep track of random discussion? Do you really need to keep track of random discussions? Sorry. Absolutely. Anyone who's experienced life down the streets knows that we want to understand someone, we need to know how they truly live and think. These security officers might just be chatting, but they actually reveal quite a bit of user information. Oh my god. For example, these guys from General Affairs may see us as their superiors from Criminal Investigation Department. If that's the case, then if we do end up talking to them during the operation, we don't have to be so nervous. God, nobody talks like this. It's so... anyways. Very smart, Nakamura. Looks like studying is paying off, right? I got them to be useful information for operation later. I'll go get ready. Let's meet at the entrance to the hollow. Nakamura finishes speaking and leaves. God, I might need some more caffeine or something to read these. Ugh, my brain cannot process words at the moment. It's hard. Alright, I'll be right back. Well, let me start a conversation first. Cat on patrol. Fire, huh?
I'll help you.
I have...
So, Kaku, ready!
Time for some hard labor?
I shall follow your orders. Your wish is my command.
One second.
I'm with the proxy at the coordinates you sent.
That's great! So, once I meet with the officers from the 11th Precinct, you just need to follow us in parallel from a distance. If anything happens, I'll request your immediate support through comms.
Just when the time comes, be quick about it instead of exercising your lung capacity.
I'll try my best to hold it in. After all, the other officers of the 11th Precinct will be with me.
I hear footsteps. Sounds like the other officers have arrived on your end. Good. Let's stay in touch.
Hey, but I haven't seen anyone else here yet.
Master, 2 young humans have been detected near you.
Huh? Hey, Holly. There are 2 people approaching me over here. What's going on?
That's impossible. I know I sent the correct meetup coordinates to the 11th Precinct. I'll pull up the chat history. Oh no! I did send the wrong one!
Oh my god.
I sent your coordinates instead! What are we gonna do?
I was just about to ask you that!
Get out of there before they see you! They won't be able to keep up with you!
I haven't done anything wrong. Why should I have to run? Besides, what happens to the operation if I leave?
The operation. I'll just go back and confess to my boss about my ethereal phobia. It's fine. At the very worst, they'll just take command of the operation from me.
Oh my god.
In any case, I'll take full responsibility. I would never create difficulties for you.
Ollie, it's great to hear that you're so loyal. But if you could not screw things up from the get-go, that would be even better.
Now's not the time for this, Belle. I need to plan out a route, so hurry up and decide.
Don't worry, Proxy. I'll handle this. Looks like I'll have to show off my skills from my old profession. Consider this a free lesson, Ollie. Watch and learn.
The rendezvous point should be close by.
Is that a girl over there? Did we get something wrong?
Hey, are you 2 from the next precinct over? You're in the right place. Codename Operation Watch and Wait. I'm Ollie from Team 4 Criminal Investigations at the 12th Precinct, and I'm in charge of today's operation.
Yes, ma'am. I'm Delaney from General Affairs at the 11th Precinct, and this is Huggins. We humbly apologize if we caused any offense just now. We'll cooperate in full and carry out all orders to finish the mission.
You don't have to be so formal. We've never met, and it's an undercover sting, so it's completely normal to be guarded about anyone nearby the meeting point. And without 11th Precinct support, we could never carry out this operation, so I should be thanking you.
I didn't think you'd be so young, Officer Ollie, or so easygoing. When I heard the name Ollie, I imagined an old guy in a stained tan suit with heavy bags under his eyes.
Oh, they're talking about me.
This guy has a very specific imagination.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Huggins is just like that. And what were you just saying about being specific?
Oh, what I mean is, everyone's here now, so let's hurry up and be specific in our mission.
Roger. We've already marked out several alternative coordinates, so please come with us.
Oh, we fooled them. We actually fooled them!
Don't relax just yet, Ollie. That was just the beginning. They're gonna have more questions along the way. The real test is only just getting started. Anyway, find somewhere safe nearby to hide and keep an eye on things. If I need info from you, be ready to tell me quickly. Understand?
Right. Understood.
Officer, we've already marked 3 deployment points. This is the first location. This is the second. And this is the final one.
Very well. We'll go investigate as per usual. Hollows are unpredictable. Stay close to me. Watch your step. Avoid the ethereals.
We've reached the deployment point. Setting up the bait now.
Wait. I hear something strange.
How come there are so many ethereals here?
Okay. Whew.
Take off.
In position.
To jump out of nowhere like that. But they're dealt with.
You sure took them all out quickly, Ollie. I barely had a chance to react.
Yeah, no wonder your average combat scores at the 12th precinct were higher than ours last month. Turns out it's all because of you.
Come on, you're all exaggerating. We're only up on you by 0.2 points. And combat scores are really only for internal use anyway. They're worth nada in the real world. Your precinct's high rate of closing cases? Now that's the real achievement.
Yeah? Didn't I hear you all cracked a whopper of a case a little while back, though?
You're probably thinking of those inter-district raids carried out by the 14th precinct, right? Ah, we can't take any credit for that.
Ah, I see. That's a real shame.
Right? If we don't catch these gangsters and their ether loot, then I don't know what I'm gonna write in my annual report this year.
Wow, even an elite officer like yourself has to worry about writing reports. I feel like you're one of us now.
It's much harder being a desk jockey than catching criminals in the hollows. But the word limit for reports this year has been reduced, thanks to all the spam your precinct put out last time.
That was actually Huggins over here. In his report, he wrote out 20 times. Being a public security officer is the greatest job in the whole world. Becoming a better officer is my core meaning in life.
Delaney, you swore you'd never tell anyone about that. Anyway, it's better than what you wrote. If you can't afford to raise my salary, I hope you raise my pension by 20%.
But that's what I really thought.
You two are sure interesting.
Huh. I never expected Miss Nekomata to know so much about our inter-precinct gossip. It's like I didn't even need to come along at all.
Isn't that a good thing? Why you getting all self-pitying?
Huh? Officer Ollie, what's that about pity?
I meant, there's nowhere good to place those ether resources here. And that's a real pity.
Ah, you're right. Let's push on and check out our next option then. We probably shouldn't deploy here. It's too dangerous.
Next, let's go over there.
See ya.
The space here seems pretty unstable.
Okay, I'm gonna take a hit if I want to grab this.
We've reached the deployment point. Setting up the bait now.
Master, a hollow shift has just occurred. You are now in an area affected by spatial distortion.
Great. A hollow shift wasn't part of our plan.
Don't panic, that's normal. I've dealt with it.
Master, we found an old projector. I can play its memory data for you.
Down, right, up, down.
I have discovered a note. I suggest picking it up and taking a look. The note reads, "Red is a liar."
It's the exit!
Oh.
No problem! Lucky you! You're
I'm in. In position.
I thought one of the first two locations would surely be suitable. Lucky we didn't spend too much time on them.
It's so nice to have such an elite on the team. Officer Ollie, you've achieved incredible success at such a young age. Could you tell us which school you graduated from?
Which school?
Uh-oh.
Oh, right. This is me. Argyle's campus.
Yeah, it was Argyle's campus.
Hey, isn't that the school where tuition is free?
Huggins, watch your mouth! Sorry, Officer Ollie. Huggins didn't mean anything bad about your old school. It's just, you're so skilled, we thought you must be from an elite academy.
So which year did you graduate?
Oh, that's me again. Class of 45.
Class of 45.
Huh? 45? Wasn't that years ago? The graduates from that class must be nearly 40 now, right?
Yeah, but ma'am, you don't even look 30, let alone 40.
Uh-oh.
Ollie, don't just sit there in awe. Hurry up with an excuse or you'll blow our cover.
Hang on. Officer Ollie, could it be that your real identity is in fact...
My real identity?
a child prodigy who skipped grades to get into the academy super early for her age?
Huh? You got me. I can't hide anything from you. I was actually an orphan who was taken in. My foster mom was always so kind to me. but she made some bad investments. So our finances were never good.
Ah, I see. So you're the oldest in a family with lots of foster siblings. You lived in a tiny house at the mercy of the elements, your whole family squeezed into a single bed. As the oldest kid, you'd secretly eat moldy crusts while carving off the good bits of bread to share with a smile for your younger siblings.
So specific.
Wow, sounds like an old soap opera.
That's why. To keep costs down at home, you chose to enroll at the Argyle's campus, which has lower age limits and free tuition.
Actually, you pretty much nailed it.
But lots of company-affiliated schools have free enrollment too. Why'd you decide to become a public security officer?
Well, before I went into foster care, I wasn't a good kid. This one time, I overestimated my abilities against a really bad person, and nearly ended up losing my life for nothing. But even with all that, someone still stood up for me, protected me, and accepted me. It might have been unintentional, but for me it was like coming home to a dream home. So if I could, I also wanted to protect something with my own hands, to pay it forward.
I understand. You chose to become a public security officer to protect others. No wonder you're in charge of this operation at such a young age. Your morals are beyond reproach. I only became an officer to show up to the ladies. I'm just a piece of dirt compared to you.
Oh my god.
After hearing about your past, I realize I really don't have any dreams of my own. I only took this job for its pension perks.
Don't be like that. I think it's good to have dreams based in reality. Besides, our reasoning for joining the Force might be different. But aren't we all fighting to protect this city, day in, day out?
Wow, Officer Ollie, you're so kind. As a fellow public security officer, I'm filled with pride. I'll have to redouble my efforts to be deserving of such words.
Sorry, ma'am. Huggins gets emotional easily. Don't mind him. Let's push on and check out the next location.
This area is prone to spatial displacement. Not a good spot. Let's head to another deployment point.
Oh, okay.
Master, I haven't detected any anomalies here. This location is suitable to place bait.
Last location will be perfect for setting up bait. Finally, a suitable spot. Start setting up. You and the other two officers work diligently in moving supplies and setting up the bait as you think to yourself, if only Ollie could help with physical labor like this. Well done, now you can finally call it a day.
Reporting in, Officer Ollie. Our ether resource trap has been set.
Great work. So it's done. I didn't think talking with those two would be so tiring.
Really? You obviously had no issues with it, Miss Nekomata. And what's more, the thing you said just now about using your hands to protect something, it was just like the real thing. If I didn't know you were just pretending to be me, I might have been moved to tears just like Huggins.
Wanna know why your acting skills were so bad before, Ollie?
Why?
It's because the key to a good disguise is to never completely make everything a lie. You need real experience, or else they'll see through you. Your words will lack conviction. You have to understand the character you're playing. Adding a hint of real-life experience works best, balancing truth and fiction.
So that's it. No wonder your story was so touching. It's because it's a true story.
Hey, don't just assume other people's experiences. I said add a hint. Anyway, if you hadn't messed up giving up the info, I wouldn't have had to go through all the trouble.
I'm so sorry, truly. Hang on, I think I hear something nearby.
Huh? Ollie, do you got me? What's going on?
Warning. Large numbers of ethereals are converging near the client's location. Hypothesis. This area experiences spatial anomalies that teleport in ethereals from other locations.
What? Now of all times? I'll come up with something. As long as he can hold them off for a few minutes.
What do you mean by come up with something? Officer Ollie, you've seemed a little absent-minded right from the get-go.
That's... You're right. I've actually had something on my mind. The key to this whole watch and wait operation revolves around whether or not these gangsters actually take the ether bait we've laid out for them. That's why I think before we withdraw, we should check nearby for signs of anyone suspicious, to guarantee that nobody notices anything about today's operation. Gangsters can be tricky after all.
Ah, I see. Drawing on such rich experience? No wonder you're leading the operation.
It's just... You've helped me out so much today running around these hollows. And now, I'm asking you to go the extra mile. It feels... bad.
No, really, it's nothing. Guaranteeing safe operations is what public security officers do.
It sure is. I have the greatest respect for you, Officer Ollie, so just give us the order.
Alright, here's what we'll do. We're gonna split into 2 groups and search for signs of anything suspicious nearby. If we find anything, radio the other team.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Nakamata swift response earns approval of the other 2 security officers. However, to ensure everyone's safety, it might be wise to provide them with some additional guidance. Split up, yeah. Why not? I mean, you make a good point. Splitting up could indeed save us some time. Let's do that. The 2 officers nod in agreement.
I want the left side.
Fine. I'll take the right.
Proxy, we have to go rescue Ollie. These are definitely Ollie's footprints. There's so many ethereals teleporting here. This doesn't look right. I hope you can hang in there. Do you really think some wimpy ethereals can stop me? Ollie must be close. These ethereals are never ending. Ollie's up ahead. Ollie! Hey, Ollie! You can stop shaking now. Everything's fine.
Miss Nakamata! Proxy! You made it! Oh no. If you're here, does that mean the entire operation has failed all because of me?
It hasn't failed. I managed to think up a way to send those 2 off. I'm completely exhausted. You know, you better take responsibility for turning a simple operation into such a mess. If you can't crack the case and get our commission fee, I'll never let you off the hook. You got that? Ollie? Ollie, answer me!
I feel like Ollie's a little bummed out. Am I imagining things?
You're not wrong, Proxy. It's because I can't stop wondering. Has teaming up with you all, or rather my idea of receiving a commendation, been unrealistic from the start? Watching how you handled things over the course of the operation today left me thinking. You can easily deal with anything that gets thrown at you, but I've only caused you trouble. I got the meeting place wrong, I can't even protect myself from ethereals, and I can't even provide you with the right intel when you need it.
Hey, Ollie! That's enough grumbling for now, okay? Nobody can easily handle every single thing that gets thrown at them. Didn't I tell you before? I almost ended up losing my life for nothing thanks to one bad guy. I wasn't lying about that. So there's actually lots of things I can't do. There are traces of ethereals all around you, Ollie. You must have wiped them out in a panic, right?
Really? I didn't even notice.
Ollie, you were the one who came up with using Internet against these gangsters. You were the one leading this operation, and you were the one who took down these ethereals just now. Who kept yourself alive until we got here. Don't you get it? You're nowhere near as bad as you think. Stop being so hard on yourself, and turn your personal experience and your personality into your very own secret weapon. Huh? It's a message from those other officers. Yes, this is Ollie. What's going on?
Ma'am, your intuition and foresight are truly remarkable.
Huh?
Ma'am, not long after we split up, we spotted this sneaky figure around the setup point, so we apprehended him immediately. This kid was dressed up like a gangster. He might have something to do with the gang we're looking for.
Where are you right now? We'll head to you immediately, and we can go to the 12th precinct together.
What? Go into the precinct together? Delaney? Huggins? Wait a sec. I'm really far away from you right now. Why don't you take him back to the 11th precinct?
That, it wouldn't be proper.
It's totally fine. You two apprehended the suspect, so the credit's all yours. You should take him back to the 11th precinct for interrogation. Go on now, quickly! I've just taken on another assignment. I'll be watching closely as to how your interrogation goes. Good luck!
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Great work.
That's weird. They only mentioned it offhand. They never thought they'd actually catch a criminal. If you go back with them to their precinct, Ollie, it'll blow our cover. So we have to give them credit for this arrest. But I'm a little anxious about the outcome of the interrogation. So, dust yourself off and hurry back to your precinct. Contact me the moment you hear anything.
Okay, you got it.
Nekomata is actually extremely resourceful. Ollie hurries out of the hollow and back to the 12th precinct.
Proxy, Ollie's already headed off. Let's call it a day as well. I'm so tired. Forgive me for not taking EOS back.
I never expected you to be such a good teacher, Nekomata.
Hey, come on! What are you saying? Even my ears are blushing. I mean, we've put in a lot of work today. If we leave them now, we'd be throwing away our investment. How can I put this? Whenever I used to see a public security officer, I would just avoid them. But after working with these two, I realized they're just a bunch of average Joes. You've also been running around all day, Proxy. Thanks. I bet we'll be getting a message from Ollie sometime soon. Let's get some rest for now. I'll contact you if I hear anything.
Despite the twists and turns, the operation went smoothly. We're safe thanks to Nekomata's quick reaction. Yeah, who would have thought a simple operation could turn out to be so dangerous? I knew Nekomata was quick-witted, but I guess I underestimated her. It's just a relief that Nekomata is our friend and not our foe. Oh right, what do you think about the guy who caught that by the security officers from the 11th precinct, Bill? Maybe we got lucky? Yeah, I also find the timing of that guy showing up a bit too convenient. Maybe we could trace that guy back to the gang public security is after. Anyway, let's wait for an update after Ollie's interrogation. Alright, let's do the last part. Just got a message from Nekomata and she wants to meet up at the parking lot. She sounds kind of serious in the text. What happened? Proxy, if a public security officer found out who you are, how long do you think you could withstand being interrogated before confessing? Well, Proxy not a pyromaniac. I'm just saying, maybe I'm just being too cautious. Ollie's interrogation has concluded. Public security is quite efficient. As things stand, we seem to be getting the answers we need, but my intuition tells me something is wrong. Very few gangsters who roam the streets are willing to reveal things so readily. I'm not sure if it's because public security is more experienced in interrogation techniques, but never mind. Something feels off. That's why I want to talk to you in person. Let's talk inside your store. After returning to the store with Nekomata, everyone listens to her recount her meeting with Ollie.
Miss Nekomata, 11th Precinct has sent over the results of their interrogation. That sneaky dude they found lurking around the hollows is actually from the gang we're going after. He's already flipped. He told us how they sent him out to snoop around because they'd heard about and were interested in our bait.
Oh, and under what circumstances did he give up this information?
Huh? Why do you ask? Is that important?
Of course! If he keeps silent, then there's definitely a connection. But if he gets suddenly angry, then perhaps you misread the situation. Or perhaps you're completely right. If he keeps saying, "I can't say," it means there are conditions you have to meet before he'll talk. A gang member capable of hollow exploration like this is certainly no amateur. If he won't spill everything out of desperation, you should be very skeptical about anything he says.
You're so knowledgeable! But the interrogation was carried out by the 11th Precinct, so we only have access to the written report. There's no way of knowing the specifics of the interrogation. And there's something else that's troublesome. If this guy doesn't report back to his gang, it might expose our trap. So, to avoid that possibility, the Precinct decided to immediately use him in a sting to catch the rest of his gang. They asked him to leak info to his gang, saying that the ether resources are legit, and the gangs decided to make a move on it.
Meow. Something about this operation still seems fishy to me. I'll just have to bite my tail and go with the flow for now.
Back to the present in the video store.
That's everything that happened. According to that gang member, the gang tends to use a pretty large group for the robbery. There's a small team of 3 to 4 individuals assigned to handle the transportation and disposal of the stolen goods once the job is done. Ollie's mission this time is to lead a small team along with a defected gang member and capture those involved in fencing the stolen goods. They'll head to the hollow in a little while to carry out the mission.
Any concerns about the operation?
You seem a little concerned. Is everything okay?
If the gangster's confession was true, then everything should be fine. But, and maybe it's because I grew up in a street gang myself, something tells me we should find out more about that guy first. Since the precinct has already drawn up a plan to capture them, though, neither we nor Ollie have a choice in the matter. I've already talked to him. This time, we're gonna follow him at a distance and play things by ear. If he needs our help with anything, he'll find a way to message us in secret.
Okay. Oh yeah, I also got an internet level, so get that real quick. Hey, why was that lit up? That's weird. I don't know. Well, maybe some things reset because of I got this as well. Let's do some pulls real quick before I continue. Actually, no, I'll do that after. Let's go. All right, caught by the cat burglar. Physical and fire.
Did you call? I'll help you with.
I have 2 guns, so double the act.
How can I help?
Reporting in, Officer Ollie. Our team and the main force at the resource point are all in position. Operation Watch and Wait is ready to go. Over.
Roger that. All right, Alberto. You're our informant, so it's time for you to take the stage. Give your boss a call.
Yes, sir. Hello? Yeah, boss, it's me.
Alberto, glad you still remember who's boss. My patience was seconds away from wearing thin after not hearing from you in so long.
Sorry, boss. I had a problem with my carrot, and only just got it fixed. but it's all sorted now.
You better not mess this up. I've got the location that you sent over. Is it the right place?
Don't worry, I got the scoop when I was out gathering intel last time.
All right. We're gonna get the goods now. You go meet up with the vehicles. Out.
I did everything you said, sir.
Okay. Next, you'll take us to the ones responsible for selling the stolen goods.
Meanwhile, not far away.
Proxy, Ollie's group is about to get moving. We should get going too.
Master, please remotely assist Ollie in reaching his destination. I have updated your system with Ollie's location. Please make sure that the path you take with Ollie is unobstructed.
Their path out is blocked by an iron gate.
Detected. An electrical switch that controls the door. I've marked the location of the switch in your system.
It's open! Your virtual assistant is useful after all. Ethereals! We can close the door with that button over there so Ollie will know he should switch paths.
Miss Nikomata, your help from afar is invaluable.
No worries, just keep going. Leave the rest to me.
I'm hearing interference on the comms device. Don't stray too far away. How far from the stolen goods are we?
There is a shortcut, but I'm not sure if we can take it. Seems like we're good to go.
Looks like someone's sneaking up behind Ollie and company.
Wait, should we all the bandits be where the bait was set? Why are they still here? You and Economana have a bad feeling about this, but you need to defeat them first and then interrogate them for answers. Why are there bandits here? Let's get them. God, I couldn't. Can someone like jumpstart my brain? I need someone just it's like, what the hell's wrong with you right now?
Bulletproof. rest.
Weird. Why are there bandits here? What happened? Where did they go? How come the hollow is shifting? Gang set us up. We fell into their trap.
What? What's going on? I thought there were only supposed to be a few of them covering the sale. What are all these guys doing here? This isn't good. We're outgunned.
Everyone, just calm down and get ready to make a break for it!
Don't you think it's a little late for that?
Boss, we rounded up the officers, except for the one leading them.
So, this is what you had planned all along?
Of course it's a trap. Never thought the hunter would become the hunted, did you?
You, don't tell me you...
We're a gang making a living stealing ether resources. We always know where the grass is greener. Killer job like that pops up on internet? You better believe we're gonna look into it. If you ask me, your mistake was being way too eager to get what you want. And trusting the word of a gangster. Anyway, we'd be rude not to accept such a fine gift from public security. Right?
What are you gonna do?
Already shaking with fear. Now, how did a coward like you end up making captain?
Alright, Captain. It's time for you to take the stage. Call up your main force and come up with a reason for them to withdraw from the resource site.
What? No way! I won't!
No. Do you still not understand the gravity of the situation? Help us get this batch of ether resources, and I'll let you live. Isn't that a good deal? Or would you rather wait here with these officers, waiting to be fed to the ethereals?
Ethereals! No, don't! You can't feed me to an ethereal!
Hey, boss! I think ethereals really freaked this guy out. Captain, call up your guys right now. The boss's patience is running out.
No, I can't do that.
Huh?
I don't want to be eaten by an ethereal, but I don't want to lose my job either. If I help you contact the main force, I'll be fired, and my life will be completely ruined!
So what you're saying is, it's better to just end everything here and now.
No, that's not what I meant either! What I'm saying is, I know another way to get the etheric resources without having to involve the other officers.
Huh. Is that a fact? Sure you're not just, making stuff up?
Of course not! Please trust me. I'm an orphan, and was adopted as a kid.
Oh my
god. A
god.
load of siblings all unrelated to me,
So
and I suffered
cringy.
so much over the years.
So
I thought
cringy.
becoming a public security officer would mean having a decent job. But after all these years in the department, I've mostly just been sitting on the sidelines. I'm not that young anymore. And this operation might be the last chance I ever get. But seeing as it's doomed anyway, I should really think about myself first and foremost. As long as the department doesn't know I'm responsible, the blame won't fall on me, even if the ether resources are lost.
How surprising. The kid really does have some will to live. Alright then. Lead the way.
On the other side.
Damn it! I knew something smelled fishy! It was all a setup! The gangsters tricked Ollie!
Well, it's already happened, so all we can do now is adapt and respond. But Nekomata, Belle, what do you think about what Ollie just said?
I think Ollie must have some kind of trick up his sleeve.
Yeah, I think so too. Remember? Back when we first met Ollie, he was terrified. But he still didn't reveal he was actually a public security officer.
Yeah, like she said, he may be unreliable, but he's got more backbone than I expected. And what he was saying to the gangster boss, don't you think it sounded familiar?
He's a bright guy. He's definitely planning something. Let's follow him and see what he's up to.
Come with me. Over there.
So well behaved. Keep an eye on the area for me.
Where's Ollie taking the gang members? Proxy, let's catch up!
Please spare me, I'm just a hollerator who happened to pass by. I've got a fair deal. How about you give me some gear coins? I'll give you a something fantastic in return. I don't know if I need the gear coins or not, so I'll fight him. It's gonna be that hard anyway, right? Why is that mouse on the screen? I hate that. Sorry. It was me.
Got it! Just try me!
Oh, get that mouse out of here. Why isn't it keep appearing? Stop.
Is Ollie trying to tell us to use the switch?
Okay, we're here. We've arrived at our destination.
Hey, what is this place? This seems pretty far from where you stash your etheric resources.
Please, just hear me out for a moment. When I was out here earlier, laying out the resources, I discovered this weird spatial displacement phenomenon nearby, happening intermittently.
Are you saying all we have to do is just wait here, and a spatial displacement will bring etheric resources to us from who knows where?
Yes, just a little bit longer, and a miracle is going to happen.
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you getting all sweaty? What's that sound?
Boss, this isn't good. Ethereals! There's so many. Where'd they all come from?
I can't take it anymore! Ethereals!
On the other side.
So Ollie took those gangsters to where he got attacked last time.
Looks like he's trying to use the ethereals to weaken the gangsters, to create an opportunity for us.
We shouldn't let his efforts go to waste. Come on, let's get after him. And the gang members won't let him go. Let's hurry up.
Whoa! Right now. Okay. I guess I could have given the gear coins after all. I didn't have to murder the man. It's fine.
We finally wiped out all the ethereals, boss.
Where'd that sneaky little cop get to, Alberto? How dare he try this kind of stunt on me? I'm gonna skin him alive.
He's over here. We've got him. Come here.
I took you for a jittery coward before. I didn't think you had the guts. You led us to that horde of ethereals hoping they'd take us out. Bet you never thought a bunch of gangsters like us could take them all out, huh?
No. I actually thought of that, but I knew this would be enough.
What do you mean? Make some sense.
What he means is, now I can take you out all by myself. Huh? You guys want to try me too? Time to sharpen my claws! Don't blame me if you get hurt.
Yep, yeah, just try me. Hey, hey, hey!
He's heading that way. Run him down. That all you got? Let's get him. He's gonna hit me.
Dream on!
He's just one girl. Take her out.
Watch out! Get him!
Get her!
She's just some lousy cat.
Needs to kick him in the nuts or something?
Would you care to see that one more time?
You stupid cat!
Told you I could take all you out just by myself.
Miss Nekomata, Proxy, you really came.
Ollie, you look a little shaky there. Are you hurt?
Don't worry, our uniforms are pretty tough. It's just, I saw so many ethereals all at once. It got me a bit flustered.
Those gangsters almost tore you to pieces, but you're still fixated on the ethereals? But you really are something. But anyway, you did a pretty good job just now, Ollie.
Your heroics today were impressive, Ollie.
Well, now that I think about it, that really was kind of unbelievable, wasn't it? My mind just about went blank once I realized we'd been double-crossed. And I don't know why, but I suddenly thought of what Miss Nekomata said before. Turn your personal experience and your personality into your very own secret weapon.
So, you figured out the way I do things, and tricked those gangsters the same way I would've? Great work! And thanks to your quick thinking, your lies went a whole lot more smoothly this time.
It's because what I said wasn't all lies.
Meow?
Well, didn't you tell me that it's best to mix in some of your own personal experience if you want to get someone to believe your lies? Well, I really am an orphan. I was the oldest kid at the orphanage, and I really did have to more or less raise a whole load of siblings, all unrelated to me. The reason I chose Argyle's was because of the free tuition, due to family finances.
If your finances were so bad, why didn't you go to a company-affiliated school? I have heard lots of company-run schools offer scholarships. And with your ether aptitude, you probably would have gotten some more lucrative job offers once you graduated.
Some orphans who get out into the real world feel shackled by self-doubt or the distressing memories of their early years, and they happen to find themselves on a path irreversibly in pursuit of money and survival. Of course, I don't mean to say anything bad about people like that. After all, it is what it is. But as an older brother, I never want to see my younger siblings like that. I wanted to become a public security officer so I could stand with my head held high and tell them we can all become amazing people. But I'm no role model. I've done nothing really after all these years. I mean, I've never even been awarded so much as a simple commendation before.
No wonder you were so intent on getting some recognition before. It was all because of this. But I think your wish just might have come true.
Huh?
Good role models aren't defined by the accommodations they're awarded, but by the actions they take. You showed ingenuity and bravery during the mission. You not only saved public security from losing those ether resources, but you also arrested all those criminals. Are those not the actions of a good role model?
Really? I did all that?
Sure did. So keep your head up high. Your brothers and sisters, they're all gonna be proud of you too. Anyway, everything's settled for now. So, we'll leave the rest of it to you public security officers to handle.
I didn't think this commission would end up taking so many twists and turns. Was it even worth it in the end?
I don't know if I'll get a bonus this time, but I'll pay both your fees as soon as I get back to the precinct.
I'm sure you'll get your bonus. But as for my cut, I don't want it.
Huh? Miss Nekomata, what are you talking about?
I said you don't have to pay me. Just pay the proxy. Take your bonus and buy those kids something nice. Kids who grew up with nothing cherish whatever gifts they're given. It's just what I found in my personal experience.
In that case, let's split the remainder. But Ollie, we have a condition. Remember what you said today, and keep being a good role model for those kids.
Yeah! And if I ever catch even a sniff that you've gone crooked, then you can bet I'll be the first one after you.
Thanks so much! I promise, I'll definitely keep up my end of the deal too.
Just like that, the curtain finally closed on a successful operation. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, boom. 1 week later.
It's me!
Don't tell me you've accepted another one of your crazy commissions.
No way. I just came by today to bring you some fresh fish.
There's no such thing as a free lunch, Nekomata.
Don't be so suspicious, you two. They're from Ollie.
Ollie sent this? He's a public security officer. Where'd he get so much fish?
After he was told he'd be getting his bonus, he said he went back to the orphanage last weekend. He went ahead and told them all the presents were for me, so all the kids went out fishing with him to say thanks.
Ollie's a good guy getting you your favorite food.
Well, yeah, but don't stereotype us sirens. Sometimes we want a little variety. Something nicer. Like steak or crab legs. Anyway, I've got way too much now, so I want to share some with you. Take half of it. I insist.
Just then the door of the video store opens.
Amber, what are you doing here?
I'm just returning a tape. Ah, proxies. That's a lot of fish. I didn't buy it. It was a gift from Nekomata's friend.
Hey, Ambi, what do you mean by, exactly?
Nothing. It's just a little surprising you have friends who give you gifts. Not like the rest of us cunning hares.
Well, of course I do, because I'm actually super popular. Definitely. Enough to call me a role model for the cunning hares.
Yeah, the very role model of a cunning hare.
Huh? You just agreed. Just like that?
So?
It's nothing. Ugh, why do I feel like all this was a waste of time?
I'm going back to the cunning hares now, Nekomata. You coming? Want me to carry some fish?
Okay. We'll be going then, Phaethon. See ya!
All things considered, the commission ended pretty well. Well, it's fish for dinner tonight.
Delicious. Nekomata finishes speaking and leaves. Well, why did Nekomata suddenly just say all this was a waste of time? It's all because of her original goal, right? Oh, I remember now. When Nekomata first approached us about working together, she said it was all so Ambi could praise her as a model of the cunning hares. But looking back, if Nekomata hadn't put so much in this case, she would have made friends with Ollie and gotten fish from a friend, and she wouldn't have had the chance to brag to Ambi about how popular she is. So nothing's really a waste of time. You also get fresh fish for free. Yeah, and fresh fish is not exactly easy to come by. Any recipes you'd like to try? Let's decide what we're eating tonight first. Take a break. Alright, that's it for that. Okay. Just gonna quickly claim what I've gotten real quick, and then I'm actually gonna end the episode so I can take a little break myself before I jump back into doing the main story. So, yeah, okay. Thank you all for joining. I'll see you guys next time, okay? Hope you're enjoying this. Goodbye. Goodbye. See ya.